a story inspired by Akuma Nihmume, Shylily, and Bao. You can check them all out streaming on Twitch as we speak.
Yeah.
Meet me in my office at 7 a.m. is what Numi said.
Numi rubbed sweaty hands against nervous thighs. What is the difference between these two?
Good narrative.
Numi.
I approve.
Numi rubbed sweaty hands against nervous thighs, staring at the text message she received last night. Her supervisor was a reasonable woman. Well, she wasn't going to fire Numi over a little shouting match, right? It was too damned early in the morning to be this stressed out. Numi smoothed out the wrinkles on her shirt, calmed slightly by the silky texture of her pantyhose underneath.
Oh my.
She hated dressing this prim and proper, but her job was on the line and she wanted to make a good impression. The door to Lily's office swung open. Numi sat up straight and forced a pleasant smile. But it wasn't Lily who stepped into the room. What are you doing here?
Numi nearly spat, clenching her jaw tight to keep her voice low. Oh. The surprise on Bao's face quickly turned into haughty disdain. She turned her nose up at Numi and gave a little
Are you gonna read that?
You read the next one.
Okay. Numi didn't know whether to start yelling again or return to silent treatment. It was Bao's fault they were even in trouble in the first place. Her jaw was starting to ache, but she kept on clenching, growling under her breath. She was going to get Bao back for this, but her revenge would have to wait. She couldn't risk starting any more trouble. Numi checked her phone again and sighed. It wasn't uncommon for Lily to be late, but being forced to sit in silence next to Bao was a form of torture so awful, even the most ruthless of dictators would probably frown upon it. Damn.
Damn. Bao whispered softly, venom dripping behind the subtle tone.
You stupid idiot bitch.
Puta whore!
Am I reading that? Numi flew off the hinges, unable to keep her mouth shut anymore. Just one good slap across Bao's smug little face would be worth getting fired. She stood up. Bao quickly got her feet as well.
You wanna go, you wrinkly old hag?
Bao's voice was excited, as if she had been waiting all night to continue yesterday's fight.
Numi stood up taller, puffing out her chest. Satisfaction might be worth a little jail time. Bring it, whore!
Just kiss already!
A voice called out from beside them. Numi turned bright pink, too surprised to tell if she was enraged, or embarrassed. She sat back down and forced her composure back to come. Good morning, Lily. I didn't see you there.
Oops, engaged.
Bao flopped back down into her chair. Numi could feel her fidgeting with heated tension.
Ladies,
Lily sighed.
I can't keep bailing you out of trouble like this.
It won't happen again.
The bitter rivals spoke in unison, but both knew they were lying through their teeth. Lily rolled her eyes. Your pickering is getting out of hand. I tried to keep things in-house, but HR filed a report with corporate.
She started it!
Bao
whined.
You threw a stapler at me!
Numi shouted.
Bao stood back up.
You put hot sauce in my latte!
Numi shrugged her shoulders. You asked for a spiced latte.
Hag!
Bao's voice slapped. Numi's voice slapped back in turn. Enough!
Lily pouted her little lips.
If you two can't get along, we're going to have to let both of you go. Numi crossed her arms and snarled, contemplating if she ever wanted this job anymore. If she even saw it. Sure, she had rent and bills, and being able to buy food was nice now, but wasn't really worth the emotional distress. Oh wait, is it still mine? Sorry. Which brings us to you guys' punishment.
Lily ignored the pouting.
This weekend, we are going on a mandatory corporate retreat. Perhaps a little time together outside of the office will help you two get along. There will be team building exercises, trust falls, stuff like that.
With her?
With her?
Bao and Numi both retched in unison. How do you pronounce that? Unison?
Yeah.
Unison. Yes, perfect.
Unison. Look. Lily's tone went cold.
Oh.
It's a free vacation, and the alternative was unpaid leave for both of you. I stuck my neck out for you girls. The last you could do is play along, least even.
Fine.
Numi sighed.
All right.
Bao huffed. Womp womp. Womp womp.
Numi returned to her desk, defeated. A weekend alone with Lily would have been amazing, but being forced to hang out with Bao off the clock felt like a violation of her rights. Who could she call to file a complaint? Osha? The Aklu?
Who's Aklu?
Who's Aklu? Some kind of...
Shut up!
Oh shit,
What is she laughing at, bro?
She stared at her
This is wishes.
cubicle, trying to set the cheap cloth covered in laminate on fire with her mind. But no matter how hard she concentrated, she couldn't awaken any dormant pyrokinetic powers. So she just got started on her daily voices for the Bao.
Something sailed through the air and bounced off of Numi's hat with a little squeak.
My bad.
Bao's voice called over from her cubicle.
My hand slipped.
Should I read the other stuff as well since it's Numi's
Sure.
part? Alright, Numi picked up the purple object Bao... What? Bao had thrown at her. It
Me
was
too.
a dog's chilling toy. Oh.
I thought it was something else.
You can't
my.
read a sentence like that. It was a dog's chew tie. She gripped the tide. It squealed like a dying rodent. What kind of rodent is that? She imagined her hands around Bao's throat, squeezing tight. Something about the trembling look on Bao's imagined face excited Numi in a surprising way. Were the fires of revenge being stoked, or was this a different burning desire?
A pencil sailed through the air like a tiny javelin, sticking into the carpet near Numi's foot. Damn, Butterfingers. Bao's voice called out from the safety of her own cubicle. Numi sighed and shook from the confusing image from her thoughts. Things had started out so nice with Bao. When Numi was first hired onto this job, Bao was the one who showed her all the ropes. They became friends, hanging out, killing time when there was no real work to do. But after a few months, something changed. Bao started getting under Numi's skin, pushing her buttons in ways no one else could. It didn't really feel like an office rivalry anymore. It felt more like a vendetta. Petty little things would escalate into shouting matches. Numi didn't know what it was about Bao that affected her so deeply.
Just kiss already? What the hell had Lily meant by that? Life isn't a Yuri manga. I'm gonna cry. Fuck this shit, bro. You can't just go from enemies to lovers. With a kiss and a few panels of passion.
Yes.
She'd rather kiss an ugly bastard than post you! No! Even if they did look luscious and velvety. Numi remembered how her chest flooded with excitement when she imagined making Bao tremble. She looked so vulnerable, so helpless. Why did that excite Numi so much? She shook her head, trying to dislodge the betraying thoughts.
When 5 p.m. rolled around, Lily stopped by Numi's desk to relay the details of tomorrow's trip. Cobra is providing the transportation. They'll pick you up from your house at 6 a.m. Pack light, they should have everything you'll need there at the resort. Numi.
Read, bitch.
Sorry, they say your audio got weird really quick on my screen. That was very odd.
Oh.
You're coming with us, right? Numi asked, her voice bordering on pleading desperation. It's not just going to be me and Bao on this retreat, right?
Whoop whoop.
Robo Lily womp womp. It's still weird.
Well, Lily nodded. Who knows what might happen if I left you two alone?
The way Lily ships us so hard in this fic.
Yes, because I know it's like you are enemies to lovers, and I know because it's so blatantly obvious in those mangas.
What do you
It's
just
the same
look at her?
situation.
You just look at us and you
I love her so much.
Thank
our
you.
little ally. Our little ally. A funeral for one of us and prison for the other.
Numi chuckled, relieved. Lily would be there to keep the peace.
She bid Lily goodbye with a smile, then shot a scowl in Bao's general direction for good measure. This trip really didn't sound too bad, and all expenses paid resort and hopefully some alone time with Lily. Numi had a little crush on Lily. Oh God.
Numi.
Not that she'd ever admit it. She knew in her office romances were off limits, especially between management and hourly workers, but a little imagination didn't hurt anybody. A little closeness, a little affection, maybe a kiss. It'd be enough to fuel to keep Numi warm on those loose, lonely winter nights. I'm gonna cry. This shit too real.
Give
She
her a
could
pity
live
kiss,
vicariously
Lily.
through her own imagination. Lily would never need to know. She'll never know how much I think about Shylily
know.
Twitch.
She'll never know.
She'll
Our
never
parasocial
know.
relationship. Huh?
I was tier 3 subbed before anyone else was.
I was the first.
I made the
I
blowhole
was there
jokes
first.
Stupid bitches. They don't even know what they have.
Nobody was there before me. I love Shylily Twitch more than anybody on this planet. Nobody else could come close.
when she-
I got to hold toes with her.
If Lily has one viewer, that's me. If
was
Lily has
me.
one fan, that's me. If Lily has one subscriber, that's still me.
Why can Bao play this so well?
It hits close to home for her.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I lost where we are, by the way.
Where am I?
The next morning, Numi was woken
there.
up by a loud pounding sound in her head. Bang, 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 bang. She looked over at her phone to see how much time she had before the alarm was supposed to go off, but panicked when she realized she overslept. The pounding grew louder, and Numi realized it was coming from her front door. I'm coming! Numi shouted at the knocking, grabbing her bags and hastily kicking on her shoes.
Her mind wasn't used to being this awake this early in the morning. She shuffled down the hallway, wincing every time meaty fists thundered against heavy wood. She opened her front door, her eyes temporarily blinded, but not by morning sunshine. She was looking at something much more cancerous.
Bao!
Numi strained, too tired for tact.
Why are you making so much damn noise?
You didn't answer your phone. Bao smiled
Bao
ever so
smiled.
Oh,
Bao smiled ever so sweetly.
someone had to wake you up, and I, like a good coworker, volunteered.
She wants me so bad. Of course you did.
Numi grumbled.
She walked past Bao without another word, heading towards the white windowless van. Are you fucking kidding me? Parked in front of her house. She had been expecting a nicer shuttle. Her company was owned by a Fortune 500 conglomerate. Yeah, come on, Lily. What the fuck is this?
Sorry!
They usually spared no expense.
But for you bitches!
Fuck you! This van looked like it belonged in a police impound lot, waiting to be used as evidence in an upcoming trial. Damn.
Oh god, Lily was in the driver's seat, bouncing along to the radio, as happy and energetic as usual. Numi wasn't used to seeing her in casual clothing. Lily always looked stunning and well put together in her professional attire. Right now, she just looked cute and carefree. Numi couldn't help but grin. Lily's trucker hat embroidered with her phrase, "I pull my bitches in a dog walker."
Okay. Okay.
Mom! Lily beamed when she noticed Numi approaching.
I love how they made Lily's only personality trait Womp Womp.
Yes! It's just a womp womp! Womp womp!
It's so cute.
I love it. Our little dog, Shylily.
Little
Numi smiled.
Womp womp.
Wait, Lily, is your last name Shy? Twitch?
Maybe?
Oh, okay. Shylily.
Shylily.
Order for Lily Shy.
Lily Shy? Lily Big Caca? Lily Big Caca?
Lily Big Caca Shy.
Big Caca Shy.
Shy. Big Caca Shy. Or is your first name Shy?
No. It's Lily. My middle name's actually Lily.
Oh, so it's Twitch Lily Shy.
Twitch Lily Shy.
I love Twitch Lily Shy.
Twitch Lily Shy.
Hey, Lily's your middle name?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
my
her
middle
first name
name.
is Twitch.
That was my middle name.
What is it?
The Bao
Wow.
The Bao Whale. She just puts a fucking the fuck up.
My middle name is Pot Pie.
Pot pie.
Pot pie.
Akuma
Numi.
pot pie Nihmume.
Akuma. Pot pie. Nihmume.
Akuma.
Akuma.
Nihmume.
Akum.
Akum.
Akum. Ba ba ba. Akum mama 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 mama.
Akuma.
Mama 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 mama. Akum mama mama mama.
Little.
Make a cute sound right now, Lily. Come on, Lily. Lily smiled, beamed when she noticed Numi approaching. Numi smiled and waved back. Seeing Lily's face was refreshing and a chaser to Bao's bitter mug.
Fuck.
Look like that.
I just imagined a pug.
That's my seat. Bao snapped.
Whatever.
Numi mumbled. She wasn't awake enough to be starting any fires. She stuck the side door open and tossed her back in, crawled into the middle row of the seats. Numi wasn't sure where they were going. Lily only mentioned a resort somewhere up in the mountains. It was probably going to be a lengthy journey. Numi sprawled out across the seating to take a nap while they drove. She had only been awake for a few minutes, and it didn't take long to fall back to sleep.
The sensation of the van coming to a stop woke Numi from her nap. Her back ached
You did
from
work
the
hard like a
uncomfortable
metal.
position. She had been
You
sleeping.
got 3 hours for it like a pretzel.
Pretzel?
Pretzel?
I'm sorry, somebody just gifted 50. I'm very confused right now.
What?
Oh my god.
Pretzel?
That was
I
what
thought
I was-
we were laying like a pretzel, like all tied up.
Only
and
you can do
tangled.
that. Only you can do that.
No,
I can't do that.
true.
That's not what I'm not capable of that kind of
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
It's because I'm
all right.
German.
Thank you. you because you can fucking do that. Oh, well, because you're German. I didn't even think about that.
Oh wait, I get it.
It took her a hot second.
German? What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Oh.
Body's like, oh, German. Pretzel? What?
Shut
Right,
up.
Nake, thank you. Thank you for the 50. For that, we're all gonna make a sound for you.
Womp womp. That's my only personality apparently.
Womp womp.
Okay, let's create another catchphrase for the. Let's make a. You know, like how the Power Rangers have. You know, go Power Rangers.
Yes.
We gotta do like, go Bikini Bottoms, Lily.
Womp womp.
And then what do I do? Oh, Numi. Bao. What's going on here?
I love it. Numi just snorts. Bao just
Oh yeah,
barks.
okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Sound effects go, Lily.
Womp womp. Numi.
Bao. And we're the Bikini Bottoms.
Oh my fucking god.
Tom, thank you for the 5. Can we all just make some snorting sounds together right now?
Oh. This is why we can never finish this fic.
We gotta be halfway there. All right, Lily, go.
Lily, go! The sensation of the van coming to a stop woke Numi from her nap. Her back ached from the uncomfortable position she had been sleeping in. She stretched her arms out, touching the cold metal roof of the van. They must have gone up in the elevation quite a bit. Numi had no idea how long she's been out. Oh wait, that's my part still. Go grab some snacks if you want. It's all going on the company card.
Lily's voice left Numi in a dreamlike state. God damn, I'm pussy whipped so bad right now.
Just go grab some snacks. Numi, she's perfect.
She's
Snacks.
so sexy when she talks to me like that. The air was a lot more crisp and refreshing than Numi was used to. The
Yeah, because
pine
your room has
trees.
black mold all over.
Did I ask?
My bad. Go
Any
on.
askers?
Continue.
Any askers?
Sorry for interrupting. You can go.
The air tasted pure, not like the smog and fog she had back home. Ain't no fucking way. Did you have to do with this, Bao? Did you make this fic? Huh?
That's all
They
the
must-
trenches jokes.
They must be high up in the mountains somewhere. But with all the trees surrounding them, Numi couldn't make out any landmarks. A cold wind turned Numi's skin prickly with goosebumps. But she had to pee so bad.
Of course
She
you
didn't
have to.
What do you mean by that? Oh.
Always fucking peeing, dude.
I had to go! What do you want from me? She had to pee so bad she didn't have time to put something warmer on. The bathroom was dimly lit with buzzing orange lights on tile walls, and floors were coated in decades of dust and grime. Squatting behind a tree might have been more sanitary. Numi finished her business and headed into the shop to grab some breakfast.
Damn, girl. You know it's polite to dim your headlights when there's oncoming traffic, right? Bao sneered as she...
passed
Oh.
by Numi. Numi had forgotten she was still wearing the same clothes that she had fallen asleep in last night, and that there was nothing on underneath her soft pants and oversized sleep shirt. The cold must have gotten to her. She just hoped the cashier wasn't going to accuse her of shoplifting diamonds.
At least my body reacts to external stimuli.
What does that mean?
Back!
Where my nipples hard. What is this? Numi fought back. I bet your nips droop like light switches. You're such a turn off. What the fuck?
I agree. Fucking wrote this shit. You know what? I'm getting rid of your VIP for that. I'm getting rid of your VIP for that. I will never forgive you for that. That's a lie right there. It's gone now.
Oh my god.
Oh
You're
my
so
fucking
rude.
God. Bao growled at Numi. Numi growled back. If they were friends, this would be the moment where they would both break out into laughter. But all they did was stare daggers at each other. Numi grabbed a few snacks and met Lily out by the register.
Your line.
Oh, then my lines are fuck. Grab some more if you want. Lily's cheerful voice simmered the anger brewing in Numi's chest. We'll be at the cabin for a couple of days and there aren't any shops nearby.
God, she's so sexy when she has a personality. Wait, won't they have food there?
Numi was confused. She still didn't really know where they were going. There is food!
Lily nodded.
But you might as well use your per diem on snacks you like. The company is pretty much paying for it.
Lily had an odd way of putting things sometimes. But Numi got the gist. She lined her arms with junk foods only acceptable on road trips, then tipped them onto the counter. Lily chuckling at Numi's childish assortment. The fuck? Numi headed back to the van and pulled on a light sweater. She crawled back into the seat and checked her phone. It was later than she had realized. The signal was terrible. She couldn't even load the text messages in her phone's inbox.
Hey, do you have a signal?
Bao saw Numi's phone in her hand. Nothing.
Numi shook her head.
Hey, did Lily tell you where we're going?
No. Bao looked puzzled. She just kept calling it the cabin. Why do you think she's taking us out into the middle of nowhere to murder us or something?
It's my sex dungeon.
Okay.
It's always the ones you least expect.
Numi laughed, but she couldn't imagine Lily hurting a fly. It felt weird making small talk with Bao. It almost felt like they were friends again. The conversation almost felt natural, like settling into an old routine. Maybe all that team building nonsense wasn't just mumbo jumbo, but Numi didn't think she and Bao could ever be as close as they once were. The rest of the trip was a slow, winding trail that made Numi a little seasick. She had to sit up straight and focus out the window to avoid seeing her breakfast for a second time. The trees were getting huge. Massive redwoods Sorry. The trees were getting huge. Massive redwoods blocked out most of the sunlight, making it hard to judge the time. Massive redwoods.
This bitch is so childish.
Bitch, you were laughing at fart jokes for 20 minutes straight! Not this shit again.
Your line, queen.
What is this? Bao looked concerned. Are we camping or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we are.
You're at
She
the
skipped
fuck?
the paragraph, but it's okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
saved the fuck,
Wait.
Lily. It's okay.
The fuck?
Wait, I'll read it. A long gravel...
No,
What?
let's just keep going.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, it's okay. The fuck.
Oh, okay. The fuck?
Lily was perturbed.
What do you mean camping? This place is wonderful. You'll see.
Numi had a bad feeling about this. The house was cute, but it had weird lingering vibes, like a witch lived there and was going to boil them into a stew or something. Geary? The temperature dropped. Numi saw a few flecks of snow drifting through the air. We should get inside.
Numi was eager to fall into whatever bed they had available. The cottage was clean. It looked like people had stayed there recently, or perhaps corporate had a cleaning crew sent out before their arrival. It was so far out of the way, Numi wasn't sure which was more likely. Maybe this was someone's house and they were just renting it for the weekend. There were family photos on the walls. A young girl in one of the photos looked a lot like a younger Lily. Wait, there's only one bed? Bao shouted, nearly in disbelief. I'm not sleeping in the same bed as her!
It was the first thing that came out of Bao's mouth as Numi that Numi actually agreed with.
Yeah, I thought corporate was paying for this. Couldn't they have sprung for something a little less... rustic? Lily pouted.
This is my house! Well, my family owns it. I couldn't get management to sign off on our little team building exercise, so I figured I'll just do it myself.
rustic in a good way.
You're such a
Numi
suck up for
quickly
her.
I'm a bootlicker in this bitch. Oh my
You
god.
already are. Numi quickly corrected her hasty tone.
Hey, it's nice. Me too. Me too. I like it too.
Yeah,
Pick me.
Bao, that's what Numi was doing.
It's really nice. Cozy even.
Wow.
Lily smile, turning back into her cheerful self. This still doesn't solve our sleeping arrangement.
Numi looked at the bed in the middle of the small room. It looked bigger than a California king. There'd be more than enough room for all three of them, but sleeping in the same bed as Bao just didn't sit right. Come on, the bed's huge!
Lily seemed eager to make this work.
We're here to learn how to work together without all the needless drama. You two just need to fucking make up already.
What? What?
Just fuck already, man! You two
What?
need to fuck already!
she would say that out loud.
Oh my
Really, thank you for the
god.
raid. We're reading a fanfic of us three. I'm such a this. I love it.
Numi and Bao shouted in unison. A giant crash thundered outside. They all ran to different windows to witness the blizzard coating everything in a thick layer of snow with frost and snow. The lights flickered, then went out. All they could hear was wind whipping outside.
We're gonna die out here, aren't we?
Bao's voice was drained of all energy.
Probably.
Numi muttered. Wapa!
Lily disagreed.
We'll be fine. We light some candles. We start a fire. We get all cozy and bad. It'll be great for synergy.
Synergy?
Bao
scoffed.
scoffed.
Oh.
We all got excited to read that one.
Yeah,
I wanted to
freezing
that
to
one.
death is great for productivity.
Numi wasn't sure whose side she was on. She wanted to get back to civilization as soon as possible, but Lily had gone to so much trouble to set all this up on her own. It'd be a shame to let all this work go to waste. Numi wanted to make this work for Lily's sake. I'll get a fire going. You go grab the rest of our stuff out of the van. Lily, you said you had candles?
Bao saluted sarcastically, then headed out into the storm. Lily had started digging through cabinets for supplies. There was a small pile of wood by the fireplace. Numi struggled for a while, trying to get the fire started. The wind kept putting it out. Eventually, she got it going.
Why do we need candles if we have a fireplace?
Probably because
And
it's
if there's
dark.
a blizzard, why did Bao just go into the... Why did you just go out into the van when there's a huge blizzard?
It doesn't need to make sense. It's just romantic.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's something really romantic about my woman dying in the war of the blizzard.
I'll be back. Don't forget me.
Oh. You're lying, Bao.
Eventually, she got it going, and she and Lily huddled by the meager flames for warmth.
Oh
my god.
Here's Johnny!
The front door opened, and Bao was standing there, shivering, covering in snow. Little crystals clung to her face. The color was starting to drain. Bao tossed the luggage into the cabin and then joined the fire huddle. Whop up!
Womp womp. Wait.
Lily handed them long metal skewers and a bag of marshmallows.
See? It's not so bad. We can make s'mores.
Felt a little
So
childish,
optimistic.
but what else were they gonna do? They pulled some cushions up close to the fireplace and laid out their supplies. Graham crackers and chocolate bars. Numi wondered if Lily did this a lot as a kid. That photo of the young girl must be Lily. She was just as adorable back then as she was now. Had she grown up here? Was this like a summer home or something? Numi wished she could have known Lily as kids. They probably would have been great friends.
The way I'm like obsessed with this bitch. Oh my god. God, I wanted to eat her ass so bad.
You're burning it!
Bao shouted, waking Numi from her daydream. That one's very Numi's.
Numi shook the marshmallow trying to put it out. A glob of flaming hot sugar landed on Bao's hand and she screamed. Numi didn't know what to do. She instinctively grabbed Bao's hand and licked the sticky mess off of it. There was a little on her thumb. Numi took it into her mouth and sucked eagerly.
Oh my.
She wasn't sure why she was doing it. If she had gotten it on herself, sucking it clean would make sense, that is true. It seemed natural, that is true. I do have an oral fixation. But having Bao's thumb in her mouth felt anything but normal. She could taste the burnt sugar, but she could also taste the fleshy smoothness of Bao's delicate fingers.
Fleshy smoothness. Do you taste it?
Numi snapped to her senses.
Sorry, are you okay? Did you get burned?
Bao was speechless. Numi kicked herself. Why the hell did she just do that? There was awkward silence while Numi spit another marshmallow. She stuck it in the fire. She stuck it in the fire, wishing she was the one that had gone up in smoke. When she toasted her second attempt to a nice golden brown, Numi squished her little sandwich together and a bit down on the gooey treat. It was amazing, bringing back memories of camping with her family as a kid. A simple little pleasure that warmed her heart from the bitter cold.
Hey, you've got a little.
Bao reached up to Numi's face and wiped away a little smear of chocolate. Numi was equally speechless when she watched her supposed enemy bring the mess up to her lips and licking it clean. What the hell was going on in this cabin? What happened? What?
Not the one. Lily asked innocently, deliberately rubbing a bit of chocolate on her own lips.
A little help,
Numi wasn't sure what drove her to do it, but she leaned in close and licked the sweetness off of Lily's cute. They felt so soft, tasted so sweet. Every nerve ending on Numi's delicate tongue was screaming at her in delight. Numi was just thankful for the firelight. The orange glow must be hiding the blush that was burning on her face. What the hell was going on?
Lily repeated the action and turned her lips to Bao. Bao looked confused, but she quickly married Numi and licked across Lily's lips as well.
Oh, you're good at that.
She took a small piece of chocolate and traced a little line across Numi's lips. She stepped to Bao's other side, placing Numi's face to face with the woman who had driven her crazy for the last few years.
Just Cupid!
Now, how about a little team building exercise?
Dripped with mischievous intent! Bao climbed forward on her hands and knees, getting up close in Numi's personal space. There was something in Bao's eyes that Numi didn't recognize at first. A hunger, a warmth, kindness she hasn't seen in years. It was like when they first met, before all the drama and bickering. Numi backed away slightly, afraid that if she didn't, it might look like she actually wanted Bao's tongue on her lips. Did she? Bao crawled a little closer. Numi could smell the shampoo in her hair. She smelled so lovely. Numi felt her heart throbbing in her chest.
Do it.
This bitch! Numi channeled her inner Palpatine.
Flickering firelight sent new shadows across Bao's face. She was so pretty. Numi just never bothered to look. She really going to do this?
This bitch.
Bao nervously hovered her tongue above Numi's lips.
Oh my god, I'm
Numi
gonna
could smell her breath. It smelled like s'mores, and she wanted a taste.
Yum yum.
Numi closed her eyes and silently begged for it to happen. Numi wasn't sure if she wanted it or just wanted it to be over with. Either way, the moment Bao's wet tongue ran across her tender lips, Numi felt a strange churning in her stomach. Her lips quivered. Soft wetness sent her spine to shivers. Could a feeling be so good it made you feel sick?
What
way I would leave if she did that IRL. I'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
You like my womp womps? Wow.
Yeah. Bro, it's like you're trying to fuck somebody and you just hear Lily in the corner. Womp womp. My sleep paralysis demon be like.
Womp 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 womp.
Numi sat back, blushing. Bao's face had a reddish glow under the firelight. The gravity of the moment drained what little energy Numi had left. Her eyes felt heavy. The bed was calling to her.
We can't leave the fire running all night. We'll have to huddle under the blankets for warmth.
God damn, she's good. Lily stated matter-of-factly.
Lily crawled into the middle of the bed and patted the open spaces at her sides. Numi and Bao approached
That's so
the
hard.
bed. What I get?
Sleeping on a
That was my
fucking
thigh.
log.
I've got a log for you, right?
Right between my legs.
God damn.
Numi and Bao approached the bed like nervous gladiators. What the? Nervous gladiators, okay? About to
okay.
enter the ring. Lily spread her arms out over the pillow.
She's a
inviting
fucking
them
pimp.
both to cuddle up under her arms.
God damn.
The cold was setting in, but Numi didn't need much convincing to lay her head on Lily's shoulders. She had daydreamed about being held in Lily's arms,
Oh
but
my
this was
God.
no dream. Numi could hear Lily's heart beating in her chest. Pop-pop, pop-pop, pop-pop. A slight purring noise on her lips. Heavenly softness against her face. If this was reality, then dreams were nothing but empty nightmares. Numi never wanted to leave Lily's side.
Everyone in the chat.
No.
That should have been me, not Numi.
It should have been me, not him!
All the wombers. No! That should have been me!
Smash.
It's not fair!
Smadge.
Quit it. Stop.
Bao's annoyed voice called from under the covers, a jolting of quick limbs and slippery hands.
Numi, is that you? Quit it.
Oh god, Numi had no idea what she was talking about.
Why are you always blaming me?
Numi felt a hand on her breast. She turned away, but another hand gripped her thigh.
Quit it, Bao. I'm not doing anything.
Me? You get your hands off my titties.
Bao stepped back.
Numi reached across Lily's giggling body to see what was causing all the commotion. There were too many hands. The numbers didn't add up. Arms interlocking in a confused maze. Numi followed a rather adventurous hand up to its owner. Lily?
Numi's hand pressed against Lily's breast. It felt so good, but she didn't dare let it linger. Lily giggled. How about another team building exercise?
Lily cosplaying as Goofy.
When is she
Numi felt
turning
like-
to Goofy?
Numi felt her hand being gripped and her arm being pulled across the bed. Lily carefully placed Numi's hand onto Bao's breast and gave her an encouraging pat. Pat on my shoulder. You go, champ. You go, champ.
She dapped me up.
Numi's cold fingers grip her own breast through the thin fabric of her nightshirt. Then a similar friendly pat.
There. Pat, pat.
Lily beamed.
Now, you two work out your differences and I'll be a third-party moderator to help you stay on track.
She's an exhibitionist.
Numi was about to back out when she felt a sharp pinch on her bipple. Apparently, Bao still wanted to fight. Numi pinched back in kind, feeling the bed jump as Bao twisted from the sudden pain. Bao responded with brute force, but Numi had a more subtle approach. She gently teased Bao's bipple, skilled and deliberate, like a seasoned Osu player.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
There was a slight inhale coming from Bao's side of the bed. Numi knew it was time to strike, and she pinched down hard. Bao's whimper sounded like it was bordering on the edge of pleasure. Bao sat up on the bed. Bitch, you do that?
Started it.
Numi climbed up to meet her face to face.
A sled
slight
guitar rayed out into in distance. A loathsome hawk cried, "Caw!" They were at a standoff. Numi stared Bao down, her hands itching for the hat to fall. Bao drew first, but Numi was quicker. Both hands came up, pinching at each other, the rivals' tender vorpals. Bao's attack landed in an instant later. Numi moaned at the strange sensation. It wasn't pain, more like cold water being poured down her spine.
Ladies, stop.
Lily seemed exhausted, but there was a slight giggle on her lips.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Now, why don't you two kiss and we can move on?
You want me to kiss her?
You want me to kiss her?
They shot it in unison. She's lagging, but she got the idea.
Yes.
Lily purred.
There's all this unresolved tension between you two. It's clear to everyone in the office that you two are perfect for each other. Maybe if you just showed a tiny bit of affection towards one another, you'll finally see it too.
Numi
You read
and...
the next one.
Okay. Numi and Bao still had each other by the bipples. Numi was going to be sick. The thought of kissing Bao made her stomach flutter and churn. But if this truly was some kind of team-building exercise, Numi wanted to prove she was willing to do what was best for the company. Numi remembered Bao licking her lips. Maybe synergy wasn't the end of the world. Bao's lips did look quite inviting in the candlelight's flicker.
The best for the company. No, we gotta do it for the company. Yeah, the company. The company.
Yeah. What about the stonks, bro? The stonks. What if they fall?
Yeah, stonks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Numi leaned in her lips 90% of the way and then closed her eyes, hoping Bao would bridge the last gap. Soft lips pressed against hers. Numi felt a flutter in her heart. Numi released a death grip on Bao's orgal borpals, letting her hands fall down to her sides. Fingers interlocked with hers, but Bao's were still on her chest. She must be holding hands with Lily. Numi's brain couldn't process it all. Bao finally let go of Numi's orgal borpals and wrapped her hands around the back of Numi's neck, pulling her deeper into the kiss. Numi could barely breathe. Lily gave her hands a reassuring squeeze.
See?
Lily's cheerful voice broke the lingering silence.
All friends now, right?
Numi looked at Bao, torn between wanting to slap her and wanting to go in for another kiss. Why was she like this? Why did she like this? Numi growled softly at her nemesis. Bao smiled, then growled back. Lily chuckled.
Still with the
Animosity.
animosity. Still with the animosity. All right, fine. We are going to have a little competition. Whoever wins gets my parking spot. But if I beat you both, you've got to go to couples therapy.
In a way. Numi was curious. Beating Bao at anything would be a word enough. A nicer parking spot would just be jelly in the donut. I'm in.
Bao smirked
Bao
smugly. Me too.
Lily chuckled with dangerous smirks. No way, Lily, this line.
Okay then, the last one to come or tap out wins.
Wait, what?
Bao and Numi and Bao said in unison.
Thanks, Bao.
Wait, what?
Numi ignored them. The safe word is kazoo. What?
No, seriously, what?
Coming out my mouth. Numi searched Bao for answers. Neither of them had. Go.
Lily rolled over onto her hands and knees and started crawling towards Bao like a tiger stalking its prey.
Numi? Bao's voice trembled. A little help?
You've got this, queen! Yeah.
Numi giggled at the bizarre scene in front of her. Lily pounced.
Pounce.
Oh. No. You take this. I'll pass.
You guys can make the sound effects I'll read. Lily pounced, pinning Bao's shoulders to the bed. Then went straight for the neck. She nuzzled her nose in close, sniffing wild like a bloodhound tracking in an intoxicating scent. She started licking, nudging, kissing up and down Bao's neck, nibbling softly. Bao whimpered. Confused with the pleasure, Lily pulled Bao's top off. Goddamn, y'all went at it, exposing her boobalines to the frigid night air. Numi was still giggling in silent belief when Lily turned the focus onto her. There was nowhere to run. Lily bounced on her as well, pinning her back onto the bed, knocking the wind out of her chest. Lily gave Numi's neck the same treatment. Ooh, sending twitches of awkward pleasure throughout her body. Lily returned to Bao, leaving Numi confused and struggling to breathe.
Fight back!
Triple voice started to be encouraging.
You can beat me if you use teamwork.
Numi almost rolled her eyes. The idea that an organism race was some sort of team-building exercise was borderline insane. But Numi didn't care. Things were getting so steamy, it was fogging up the windows. Her breathing was rapid and shallow. Her mind spinning in all the haze. So many late-night daydreams tried to mimic this perfect moment. They all failed to capture the hunger and desperation and Numi's feeling right now. She wanted to taste Lily, to feel every inch of softness, to sample her succulent scent. She didn't care that was there. She almost welcomed the helping hand, the things she wanted to do to Lily, the things that used to belong to fantasies almost deserved an audience. She's right! Bao, hold her down. We can take her.
Take her? Bao screamed. She's sucking my orgal borble!
Good.
Numi grins.
Grab her head.
Bao hugged Lily's neck tight to her chest. Lily squeaked but kept
Suckling.
Hurry, Numi! Do something!
Numi jumped into action, doing one thing she had dreamed about ever since she met Lily. She buried her face in the heft of Lily's pillowy fat ass and started motorbiting her cheeks through soft pajama bottoms. What the fuck? Sniff, sniff. Lily giggled, then bit down softly on Bao's borgle, bipple, dipple, nipple.
Bao exhaled sharply. What the hell are you doing there, Numi? Get her off me!
On it, Numi had a big stupid grin plastered on her face. She slipped Lily's pants down, exposing her. Numi pressed a few fingers between Lily's stork legs.
stork legs.
Teasing the wetness. Lily growled and turned to face her new attacker. Panic fluttered throughout Numi's nerves as Lily pounced, scooping up her thighs, pulling at her pajamas, stripping her bare. Lily kissed between Numi's thighs, teasing her thighs with the softness of her own lips. Numi's moans echoed cavernously throughout the cabin. She wrapped her thighs around Lily's neck to lock her into place. Oh, ooh, he, ooh,
Oh my. Hold her down! I got her! Bao shouted as she drove face first into Lily's
Lily moaned.
Well,
And then struggled against Numi's thigh restraints, finally wiggling herself free enough to lick and lap at Numi's damp nether region. Numi's moans reach a higher octave. Oh. She brushed her fingers through Lily's hair, relishing in the pleasure she hoped would never stop. Brought her hand up to Lily's crotch, massaging the mound with her palm. Pop, 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 pop. inserting some fingers. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Lily moaned, her hot breath sending pleasure deep between Numi's legs. Numi was on the brink, ready to tap out when Lily finally fell, collapsing onto the bed and grinding her hips against the pleasure. Numi crawled up on the bed to see Lily's face contort with desperation. It was the most adorable thing Numi had ever seen in her life. Wow! Numi crawled up onto the bed to see Lily's face contort with desperation. Wow, what a fucking pussy, bitch! It was the most adorable thing. And she leaned in and kissed Lily's quivering lips. Bao's fingers were still teasing Lily's insides. As she crawled up next to Numi, she smooched Lily as well. And Lily's muscles were tensing up, her body trembling. Numi knew she was close. Numi's hand joined Bao's. Aww. Friendship.
Oh my god. Their secret handshake inside Lily's coochie. We're about to do a jutsu.
I don't think that's where they were, Bao. I don't think that's where the hands were.
I guess we're almost having a pay on my cooch, but they can do handshakes and gang signs in my cooch.
We do some Jujutsu Kaisen type shit, some Ninjago, some fucking Naruto type shit. Numi, you're lying, Lily.
Not like this. Not like this.
Was this it? Would Numi have to face Bao next? She desperately wanted to be with Bao with her own hands, but with Lily, would it still be a game? Looking Bao right in the eyes while Numi claimed her victory? It's what she wanted, right? Why was Bao the only thing she could think about with Lily writhing on the bed beneath her? Her dreams about to come true, but Lily was still caught up in her own mind.
Three can play. What? Three can play at this game?
Lily exclaimed, catching Numi off guard. Oh my.
The struggling girl thrust a palm between each of Bao's and Numi's thighs, massaging them, teasing them, slipping eager chicken fingers inside. How did she have any strength left? Numi and Bao quivered. They did not falter. They redoubled their assault, knocking their knuckles against one another as they thrust into Lily's blowhole. Lily growled and rubbed her slick fingers inside the two girls in retaliation, fighting for their lives in the wet trenches. Sounds of her under a hasty flag of truce. Bao whimpered into Numi's mouth, wet velvet begging why they ever fought in the first place. Bao's free hand came up and pinched Numi's orgal borble, but not an attack. A strategic helping hand. Allies coming together, moaning in a harmonious pile of sweat and soft skin. Steam was rising from the bed as it seeped into the cold night air.
The only sound that lingered were heavy breaths and Lily's pleasured chicken wings. They pulled the covers over each other and held on to the warmth.
She's purring, she's pogging, she's champing, she's purring.
Drifting peacefully off to sleep in each other's arms. Before the cold ever could set in, the storm broke before morning, but they still decided to cancel the rest of the trip in case. After a quiet breakfast, they headed home, leaving all of their tension behind in Lily's strange cabin.
That really was a sex dungeon.
I told you.
That really was. She wasn't lying.
She tricked us.
I don't fucking
She tricked us.
I told you, you agree.
That was such a cute bedtime story.
Yeah, what a cute bedtime story. I loved it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would read before going to bed.
We really renovated that cabin there, huh?
Yeah, we fucked that shit up. We fucked that shit up.
We did.
We shitted and farted and purred.
The dog toy from earlier.
Not the
The
dog
purple
toy.
dog toy?
Dog toy?
Oh my god, when we purr together in unison.
Can you give Jerky the VIP back? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you hurt his feelings. So what? You have saggy titties. That's not a bad thing.
I have soggy titties! I hate you!
That's so sad. Just boing.
Goodbye.
She's got some nice titties, I'm not gonna lie. Wait. You hear that?
What? literal 2-year-old shitting and farting and laughing her ass off. Why do you laugh like that?
Wait, what, Mimi? I can't control the way I was born. I can't control it. I was born like this.